Let us discuss human rights. The rights are defined as the claims of the individuals. The rights are recognized by the society. These are also enforced by the state. These rights are considered essential claims because without such rights, one cannot in general seek to be at one's best self. Therefore, rights are quite essential for each and every individual. Human rights are essential for every individual for living a good life. These are natural and inalienable rights of the individual. These rights are to be guaranteed to all human beings, irrespective of their caste, color, creed, sex, place of birth, religion, etc. Human rights are essential for our full development, all round development, as well as for the use of our human qualities, intelligence, and conscience, and for the satisfying our needs and interests. So, rights are really quite essential for all the individuals. Human rights have been a serious concern for all, especially after the Second World War. The Second World War, all of you know, this World War was taken place from 1939 and ended in 1945. The unspeakable atrocities, the torture inflicted, the torture inflicted by the fascists and the Nazi regimes of Italy and Germany, respectively, on the innocent citizens as well as the entire human beings, the entire individuals of the world, the entire mankind to think deeply over the basis of human rights. The preamble of our United Nations Declaration of Human Rights affirms faith in human dignity and equal and inalienable rights of all the human beings living in all parts of the world. It declares to achieve international cooperation for promoting and encouraging respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms. The United Nations General Assembly adopted and proclaimed the Universal Declaration of Human Rights on 10th December 1948. The declaration specifies it as the duty of states to secure conditions essential for the enjoyment of human rights by all the people. The United Nations also provides for the establishment of Human Rights Commission for the formation and protection of human rights. Let me cite some of the examples of human rights. So it may be of two types, that is civil and political rights, one part. on the other part, that is social, economic, and cultural rights. So, under the head civil and political rights, I may cite some of its examples: right to life, liberty, and security, right against slavery and servitude, right against inhuman treatment, equality before law, and equal protection of law, right against interference in family and private life, right to choose one's own nationality, right to freedom of movement, right to freedom of speech and expression, right to freedom of religion, right to education, and right to vote. So these rights are known as civil and political rights, and such rights are under the human rights declared by the UNO. Second category I may cite under the head social, economic, and cultural rights, such as right to work, right to equal pay and equal work, right to rest and leisure, right to socio-economic security, right to form trade unions, right to participate in cultural life of the community, right to some take right to special care for mother and children. So these are the categories of rights under the head social, economic, and cultural rights. So my point of view, my point of argument is that these are why we do name such rights as the human rights. Everybody knows that man is a social animal. Wherever he lives in any part of the world, he must seek right to life, right to form family, right to property. So food, shelter, cloth, these are also known as minimum economic rights. So economic rights, political rights, social rights, such rights are now to be given guaranteed by the state governments to all the citizens. A citizen living in any part of the state must enjoy such rights. The citizens, when feel that their fundamental rights or their human rights are violated by any governmental agency or by any uh, p- p- influential agency, thereafter the governments of such states under the different constitutional items or different constitutional provisions, they are allowed to move to the court of law. So these are known as the human rights. Thank you.